and welcome back to the House Dungeons & Dragons game of Beardsgaard Barbers, brought to you by the magic potions of River Peak Apothecary. Speaking of adventures, light your Svartalheim candles, because we now enter the eternally waning autumn kingdom of the Night Elves. There's not much to recap since the last episode, because you are all on the precipice of your final battle impending here at Saltsteppes. You have arrived. You briefly met some of the other members of the Guardians of Good and some of the compatriots that they've assembled along their own journeys to meet you here, and have been going over essentially where things are taking place around Saltsteppes, knowing that the convergence of ley lines that span across the realm, there is a massive convergence point here at Saltsteppes. There are 3 more notable ones that are nearby, 2 of which occupy locations of tears in the Gaw, where some of these monsters have come forth and have been pouring out into the land. You find yourselves in the kind of larger chamber off to the side in Saltsteppes with all of these other characters around you. Long Hall is like drawn out in the sand, a rough battle plan of the locations as you've all talked about which defensive or offensive positions you had all wanted to take. Long Hall says, is there any other questions that anybody has? Are we all clear on what needs to happen? The moment we begin the ritual, which should be soon, we want to make sure that we get this right.
We don't have to do anything involved in the actual ritual. We're just protecting the people who are doing the ritual.
Bob pipes everything. I've got it. It's okay.
Oh, it's a one-man show?
Bob.
No, me and the Void Caller. We've been talking about what needs to happen. We're leading the team.
Okay.
Void Caller.
So, again,
we will handle the magic of closing, but we know that in doing so will probably make us a target.
So we're defensive line.
Yes.
Got it.
You keep the perimeter. We will work on the meat.
Can do.
Long Haul, you tell us where you need us.
I figure there's enough of you if we can divide you into 2 groups. One of the groups can go to the eastern tear, the other to the western. Sounds fair.
Sounds good to me. I personally, Barrick wants to be on a defensive team, protecting.
Because you know, stay.
Yeah, upon further thought, I was like, I am more geared to protect than to murder.
Okay.
Which is strange to say, but
there still might be need of dispatching.
Better word.
Neutralizing the threats.
In that case, I'll go to the offensive team then.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me like that?
You want to go to the offensive team?
I have spells.
Oh, good, that is true.
Yes.
I have offensive
There's
spells.
a good mix of martial and arcane.
I'll go with Saith.
Good. Excellent.
Today is a good day to die.
Varska's on Team Murder.
Where do you need me?
Where do you feel your skills will be most useful? As you survey the general layout of the land, Saltsteppes is the last area where there is any kind of structure or landscape change. As you get further north up to the Gaw, it is flat land, and the tear is just kind of pouring stuff into a wasted battlefield.
I'm not good on flat land.
You would do well here. to aid in the protection and assure that the ritual is completed.
Okay.
Many ports of entry to the structure. So keep your eyes out.
So it sounds like staying here to protect would be me, Barrick, Pike, and probably Germ.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Germ was doing the whole
Germ
spore
had
thing.
mentioned that he
Yeah.
wanted to stay a little closer, and his is conspicuously absent at this point, but like every once in a while you'll see him just like strafing around the perimeter, just petting a wall, and you see some fungus grow up along the side of it.
I think you should take Greg.
Really?
I think you should take Greg. As much as that hurts me to say, I think you should take Greg.
Okay. I will, Zaith will go up to Greg and be like, are you okay with this, buddy? Like, I'll pet him on the head and offer him some jerky. All right.
You see all the little babies kind of like
I will also,
Crawl
like,
around.
break off little bits and just kind of be like, poof.
see some of them jump off, grab it. At which point, Greg kneels down and gives a few like grunts and snaps, and you see the babies all kind of nod and shift to stay in a group here at the temple.
Gotcha.
Essentially saying, you stay here, you help here. Mama's gotta go kill big stuff.
So instead of a Greg now,
I
Bear gets like,
get 7 small Gregs.
they all just like attach to the back of your body. And he's like,
Group Frost Breath.
There are 11 tiny Gregs.
All right. How big are they? Small dog?
Small dog, house
Okay.
cat-ish
Okay,
sized.
cool. Perfect.
Yeah.
I can carry all of them.
Some of them can climb you, and the rest of them just start moving about.
Sounds like a plan.
At which point, you see one of the descendants of Mithralon, clad in lots of shiny, like very shiny armor. Iskadir comes up, and from the doorway says, "We've spotted movement to the west. There's a group coalescing near one of the other convergence points. We believe it to be the cult of the Gold Spark. The people are here, and it looks like they're beginning to assemble their own attempts. We don't have any more time. We need to go."
As we get to our positions, I will pull out the Yaller horn, face the mountain to alert our
Make your
our
call.
friends in the mountain.
Call to Tinnabin.
Yep, call to Tinnabin. And I'm going to thaumaturgy to make it significantly louder.
Really boost it out.
And
You
I'm
got
going to
it.
roll for 9, unless whatever I would add to it.
Your wisdom modifier, because you're making a specific call to arms.
Okay, that's 12.
Okay. You feel good about it. The horn goes off and just it echoes and reverberates across all of the chambers in the land. Just dissipates out into the wastes of Saltsteppes. One of the other combatant groups, call them Eastern Tear, is mounted up and is now ready to depart. So then you guys heading up, you three, right? With a few of the other members start to head up towards the western tear. Why don't we go ahead and roll initiative real quick, just to have that in place.
18.
18.
Ooh.
At this point, I take my cowl out and I put it on.
I rolled a nat 20.
Noise.
15.
20.
Because of course.
I don't get any pluses to it.
Am I still rolling
For initiative.
for both groups?
Yeah, I figured I'm going to have you all set up in your respective locations. We're going to run this a little bit differently than the combats that we've done before. So we're going to have kind of a vignette at one and a vignette at the other, and kind of bounce back and forth between the two.
Okay, 15.
Team defense stays to secure the perimeter and begin battening down to protect the ritual as the Void Caller and Bob and some of these other mages. You see a couple of Mithralan's daughters with these shaved heads come in and begin working various arcane symbols and scribing things into the dirt. We will cut to Team West Tear. You head off. You're making your way up towards the tear, and you see several creatures kind of like almost dropping out and not hitting with impact, but almost like they float down towards the ground, and when they touch down, they start to run off in different directions. All manner of weird, odd, gaw creatures, some familiar, some less so. The first couple of things that come up to you, you see are essentially like another hook horror, these long arms with protruded hooks around on them. There are 3 of them, and they are coming right for you. So up first, we've got Amrix and Zaith.
You go first, friend. You have a higher dex than I do.
So I will, whichever one's closest, I will, flame my sword and attack. 15.
15 hits.
All right. That is 9 points of damage. Let me see, I want to do this next one. I'm going to use Divine Smite. And that's 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And that is 17 points of damage.
Is that with the fire as well?
Oh, no. Then what do I do with the fire?
You got your flaming sword. I believe it's a D6 of fire on top of it.
5. I forgot about the flame.
Fantastic.
Didn't
Forgot about the
you
fire.
hit him twice?
Oh, I did hit
It
it
was-
twice.
Yeah.
And then 4 again. Sorry.
9. Excellent.
And then, yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Would you say that these 3 hook horrors are in a line?
You would have to do a bit of a strafe to get them where they would be in a line.
Would anyone else be in a line if I did that? If I were to strafe, would any of my friends be in that part of that line?
Hard to tell. It's all moving.
All right.
Kind of.
Then I won't do that. I'm gonna look. Huh?
Everything's moving and shifting around.
Gotcha.
And just to get them in a line, it's possible, but you don't know if anybody else would be getting in the way in that moment.
Gotcha.
So
Instead,
it's all happening.
Yeah, instead I'm gonna lumber Greg over to Varsk and tap him on the shoulder and cast haste on him.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be like, giddy up. So you're hasted.
What does haste do?
So you get a +2 to your armor class.
Gives you a bonus attack.
And you get a bonus attack, and then I know you're a barbarian, right? I thought that would be
path,
amusing.
you took Path of Totem?
Path of the Beast.
No, okay, yeah.
Just let me double check. And then I believe you can take the disengage. What's that called?
Haste is +2 to armor class, advantage on dex saving throws, an additional action on each of your turns.
Jeez.
But the action has to be used to take an attack weapon, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
But you're a barbarian, so.
Yeah. And then, does Greg get attacks or no?
Greg does in just a moment
Okay.
to get you Greg's thing.
Jeez, that's good.
When I had him, it was less, but.
So yes, maneuvering Greg around so that Varsk is now hasted and is making things with advantage.
Yeah, if I could possibly do it between like both of them, could I do that maybe? So they both get advantage, or can it only be one person?
I mean, it can be. It's one of those like everybody's all moving.
Gotcha.
You're still traveling up towards the gaw. It's not like, hey, we're gonna run up, stop,
Gotcha.
fight. Move, fight.
Gotcha.
No, turn base is literally just a way to manage the order in which we do things. So it's
Okay.
not like you have to move first and then wait for everybody else to do their stuff. It's all happening at once.
All right, that
So
makes it more.
Don't
sense.
think about it as turn. Just think about it as what are you doing?
All right, so then I would like to move Greg into where I'm
Just-
possibly flanking for both of them to have advantage on their next attacks.
Sure.
And that's my turn.
That's a turn. Varsk, you're hasted.
Oh, Varsk is just
You're feeling fast, boy.
yeah.
He's like 10 years younger.
He's just gonna have a bestial scream that says "Get out!" And then he is charging the nearest one or one that nobody's attacking yet. Hasted 5 attacks.
5 attack.
Yes. 17.
Yes.
I think these are weak, fleshy little things.
19.
Yes.
Over 20.
Yeah.
But math is not working right now.
If it's higher than anything else that you've rolled, then yes.
18.
Yes. She hit with a 15.
Yeah, this is I rolled a 19, so plus my
Amazing. Yeah. So all 5 of your attacks hit, and you're able to run up and lunge into this thing.
All right.
It's gonna disintegrate.
That's all.
11, 8, 7, 8. Oops. And a 9.
43. I got your back on the math.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for math.
Yeah, I was like 43.
So is this with claws? Hatchet?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You're
magical
just-
at that point, yeah. Claws,
just
hammer, he's just going bonkers.
Tearing it apart.
I imagine he looks something like one of those Japanese chefs,
Just hibachi style on this thing.
It's the onion volcano.
Yeah, you're just laying into it. It's screaming and trying to flail back at you in just a flurry of vicious blood and screaming. Amazing. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
That's it? All right. All right. Now it's their turn. Yeah, each one is just coming for each one of you. Natural 1 against Greg and Zafe.
Yay.
And then
That guy's still alive.
If you remember the last time we fought one of these, it wasn't. I had to tear its head off to kill it.
Oh, I was thinking these are like fleshy brains.
I mean, no. This was the. I had to enhance ability and rip its head off.
Okay. Different than what I'm thinking of.
It's a 14 to hit.
Oh, 19.
And a 19 to hit. Damn. Not much. Next wave. Sorry. 22 to hit.
Yep.
20 to hit.
Both, yeah.
And a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. Each one of you takes 11 points of piercing damage as they kind of flail back and swipe at you. Not have much. But you do feel a rumbling under the ground coming near you, and up bursting from underneath. You see another one of those bullets that you had seen on your way up. It breaches itself from the earth and slams down right near Greg. I need Greg to make a dexterity save.
Okay, that'll be fine.
As well as Zaith.
Okay. Oh, Greg rolled a 7. Right? Yeah. And I rolled a nat 1.
As this bullet comes bursting up from the ground, it almost takes out one of Greg's legs and throws both of you up. He rolls, you go flying off, and also end up underneath Greg as he rolls across you. Takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Should not have come out here.
And
No, you shouldn't have.
yeah, not looking good. And you are both prone at the
Gotcha.
moment.
Cool.
I know Revivify.
All the way back there.
My turn. Barrick makes a perception.
Is Zaith dead yet?
Is it dead? You and I had a very strong discussion about this in character about like this is a bad idea. This is why I sent Greg with you.
It is also going to make a bite attack at Greg.
Okay.
Is, 21 to hit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 30 points of piercing damage as the jaws on this like latch down on part of Greg's tail.
Greg,
How
no.
far apart are we?
You're all like relatively grouped, so I'd say at the farthest maybe 60 feet, but
Oh,
you're
okay.
definitely
Not within 5.
No, if you were within
Okay.
5, I would have had you make a dex save as well.
Gotcha.
I'd say you're between like, I don't know, 35 to 50 feet. That ends its turn because it took some time to burrow and bust out. So we are back at the other side of the round. So we get Amrix, Zaith, and then Varsk. So this, you see this all just pummel up as you're swinging around with your flame sword.
I'm gonna try to hit the hook horror that I hit last time
Yeah?
twice. Use branding smite on that one. On this one. 19 plus 7 is 26.
That absolutely hits.
12 points of damage on the first one.
Yeah.
And then the second one is a 12. I don't think that hits.
That does not. As you slash across with that first one, you get sprayed with some of the dust and dirt as the bullet emerged from the ground, and it causes you to become like temporarily obscures your vision. Throws off your swing.
Don't pocket sand. But the second one I get him for the second one.
Yeah.
That is about all I can do right now.
Cool. Zaith.
So both, I'm underneath Greg, and I'll be like, get up. And so we're gonna,
Kind of like rolled over you
Yeah.
a little bit, so like he's not on you,
Yeah.
but you're.
and so I'm gonna scramble back up and then scramble back into the seat if possible as my movement.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have him like, I'm like, all right, together now, and I'm gonna cast icing some Bringer's Death, I think that's what it's called.
What?
Hang on.
That's a cool sounding spell. I was going to say, that sounds badass.
If I could make my phone work, because I'm like,
Did you
Sounds
forget
like
your
a
password?
I did forget my password. I was putting in my password for work. Icing Death's Frost is what I'm gonna cast. So he, and then at the same time, I'm gonna have Greg cast his Ice Breath as well. So we're gonna come like together.
Like, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, basically. How does he have a higher DC than I do?
It's a dirty 20.
All right, so he failed, or I
Succeeds.
fail, or he succeeds, but I still so you take
Still
half damage. So you're gonna take. I really wish you wouldn't have failed. Oh well. You take 3d8 cold from me. So that is 12, 17. So half of that. So that's what, 8, right? So
Yeah.
and then you take 8d10 from Greg. Do you want me to just use the average or no?
Sure.
I can? Okay, well the average is 44, so half that is a 22. Unless you want me to roll. 8
No,
d10s.
you're good.
I feel like that's a lot.
Yeah, we can go quick with that.
But it's so
I-
satisfying to roll a d10.
Yeah, but I also like
I was just going to say.
he's a little beefy. And he's a huge elemental, so
You're big.
he's
Yeah.
a big boy. Yeah, and then as with my spell, I was also I casted a Rune of Life on it, so I have 10 temporary hit points.
Excellent. All right, so it's a total.
So it's a total of 30 altogether.
Got it.
Damage.
Wondrous. And now you are
I'm back on Greg.
back on it, back in the saddle again. We are.
Is Var still haste? Does he still have haste on him?
Oh.
I didn't roll for that. I can. I have to what? How much damage did I take?
You have to roll over the amount of damage that you took.
Half the damage, or 10, whichever one's.
Okay, so
higher.
I took.
Yeah.
So I have to roll over it. Okay.
You have to roll over like a 15.
No, it's less than that. I only took. My damage I took was like
Oh, true.
was like 13.
Yeah.
No. Can I do math? 7. I took 7 damage.
So you have to roll higher than a 10.
Okay. I rolled a 2.
Oh no!
You're no longer hasty.
Concentration is dropped, which means you. I think you only get 1 action and no movement.
Yeah,
After-
for your turn after haste drops, you
After
only
it
get.
drops. Yeah, double check the.
I got it right
wording.
here. When the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn as a wave of lethargy. So you can't.
I have no actions this turn.
You have no actions this turn.
Yeah, just you get this burst of like,
Sleepy.
and then immediately just like, oh god!
I can't believe I rolled a 2.
Like, you stood up too fast.
I was
You're
a raving barbarian.
You just got a really bad crick in your back, and you were like,
like a Charlie horse. You're like,
and brain freeze, like all at the same time. It's that collective.
it's okay, I'll run back over and hit you again.
Please don't. After that.
It's a 24 to hit.
Yes.
15 to hit.
It's me, not Greg.
Okay.
God, I get something about that armor class.
17 to hit.
Nope.
Nothing. Shit. Someone next to you just seized up after slashing into it and goes. It's above the ears.
What the heck did you do to me?
11 points each then for piercing damage as they slash back into you.
Alright, so I only
with
take
their hooks. And next wave. Oh, jeez. It's terrible. The highest I got was 14 against Zaith.
It hits me again, yeah.
14 is definitely not hitting you. And then that was like a 10.
Still would hit me.
Yeah. You have no armor.
My armor class is 10.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I don't understand how. There's like
Because I don't have any armor, and I'm a mage. Even if I do mage armor, it bumps it up to like 12.
it's
So I don't see the point of it.
But I'm gonna run into battle.
She's got magic. It's fine, guys.
I've got magic.
That makes sense.
I have made a horrible decision.
It sounds logical to me.
So it's another 11 to you.
All right.
Oh my god.
And then
Well, you're bloodied.
Bullet is going to attack.
Bullet.
Bullet. Bullet. Yes. 11
To me?
to Greg.
Oh, 11? No, 11 doesn't hit Greg.
Like, I know it would hit you.
I have health potions, right?
It is very, very upset with being frosted,
Yeah.
and is definitely making some attack towards Greg. Like, oh, you're a big thing. I'm a big thing.
Let's make a thing out of it.
Yeah.
Where's Billy Antha when you need?
Yeah, where is all of our help?
Some of the others are dealing with some of the other creatures around you in the midst of all of this, so that the pockets and wave of creatures that are scattered across, you see some of them are casting spells up towards the tear. Some of them have pushed on and continued running up because they wanted to get there and secure a location for you. This is just your little bubble of fun as
Nice.
as everybody's got their own little bubble.
Okie dokie. Let the fun continue. I'm too old for this.
Bubbles.
Oh.
How did we let this happen?
Go out with a bang. Remember me.
Beric's gonna be running up on the rafters and be like, "Stop! Wait a minute."
Yeah, I was gonna say 3 more hits and we're.
Barsk fine.
I'm good. I got you. When you go down, I'll just put you on my back, carry you along. There you go, dragging after you with. You can use me
Zaith
as
is
a
like,
projectile.
I think 12 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm like 12 feet tall.
No, I'll totally drag you guys behind me. No worries.
You're good. I'm gonna try to kill the one in front of me. Still. 27. Or
Yes.
sorry, 26. That hits. Whew. 15 damage for that one.
Plus the fire.
That was the fire. With the fire. Yep. And then the second one is 26 again.
Woo!
Yeah, we're 7, 11. That's with the fire too.
After the dirt kind of sprayed and obscured your vision for a moment, you shrug it off, redouble, and swing both expertly precise swipes into this creature and end up carving just a giant X across its chest, and with such depth and force that you see like chunks of it start to slough off onto the dirt before you as it crumbles down at your feet with one hook. And it is no more.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
All right.
Because I don't think I could take another. I don't think I could take another hit. Okay. Can I move then, or no?
Absolutely.
All right. So then I move over. Start to move over towards the billet thing.
Yeah.
To start whacking on it.
Yeah. You're pulling up. You're kind of like rear-ish. Yeah. Towards this thing. On the other side of it is Greg and Zaith, and just a little bit further, like up from you, is where Varsk is. Yeah, fantastic. We are at Zaith. Zaith and Greg.
I'm gonna have Greg attack the bullet.
Okay.
And then I am going to throw a dagger at it, and I'm gonna misty step my ass 30 feet away.
You got it.
All right, so Greg's attack, he gets 5.
Yes.
So
Lots of claws and a bite.
He has 8 legs.
And a tail, right?
29 total.
Right.
And then I'll throw my dagger.
Yeah. Where do you throw your dagger?
I throw it directly at this thing's eyeball.
You got it. Come on.
3.
No.
Don't worry, I'm pretty sure it's minus some. No, 6. 6.
Nice. And you go take the dagger out. And
I've never used this dagger.
You're just like, how did Picus hold that again? Just,
and then I
just.
And then I misty step myself like 30 feet back.
30 feet back?
Away
Or
from
just,
everything.
Just away?
So I'm not next to anything.
Okay. Just in a direction where you're just like, there's nothing over here.
Yes.
Okay. I would say that there's a few of these other combatant members with you. You notice, you recognize Iskadir, the Mithralan's son. Mithralan is also there, and Frogman.
Anyone that looks like they might be a Healy sword, that's where I go towards.
Iskadir would be the one. He and Amrix have very similar vibes.
I would have been like, poof, help. And then Greg's going to stay there and kind of like basically guard dog anything coming towards me.
Okay. Just scurry over. As that happens, the bullet's going to make an attack of opportunity against him. That's a 12.
Does not hit.
I mean, I'm also rolling terrible for this bullet.
At least you're rolling and
At least, yeah.
know how to count.
What's a bullet?
It basically looks like it's, imagine like
It's a giant land shark.
I was gonna say like a pill bug on crack.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a giant armored
But like real big.
Ooh.
Looks like the sandworms from
Oh, I
Dune
didn't see if I
without the
recharge
stripes.
his...
Right.
Do not recharge his ice breath. Okay.
It's all right. Iskadir looks over and he's, oh my. Here, can we help?
They'd be cute too.
Cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Wow.
Ooh, yay.
21 points of healing.
Nice.
Oh, I'm almost back up to full.
Dang.
You're not
Catch your breath for a moment.
Yeah, so I think I can misstep at least 30 feet away. It's like 30 or 60. Yeah. Sure.
Varsk,
this Hakor has to go away.
with your brain fog and vitality kind of recentered.
Am I still raging?
Yes, because it attacked you.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go after this thing right off the bat. 19.
Yes.
10.
No.
10 points of damage.
Oh, 10 points of damage. Got it.
Sorry, I'm waiting for this thing to go down to see if I can't charge somewhere else.
For sure.
That is going to be a 26.
Yes.
7.
Not yet. It's just snarling back and forth.
So this is terrible. I just critical failed.
Oh no! Oh no! You go in for that second one, and both of its arms latch around you and hook themselves. So you're in an awkward hug.
That's why it's called a hook.
Like your great aunt at a family reunion.
Yeah.
I'm not. How tall are these things?
They're taller than you,
But
for
like,
sure.
A lot taller or a little bit taller?
Like barrack sized.
Okay, so they're pretty big.
So
Like 7 feet tall.
they're hefty. It's mostly just like the length of their arms. They're just very long.
Trying to figure out if I could suplex this thing backwards, but
You can try.
I'm gonna give it a whirl. Why
Yeah.
not?
So yeah, that's you're raging. Make your athletics check with advantage. Locked up in this awkward hug, and you just be like,
18.
Okay.
12. So you're able to position your arms. You can kind of get your own grip going and suplex this thing up and over the back. Go ahead and roll a D6.
Oh yeah, brother.
For some bludgeoning damage. As you
2. Well, plus my strength modifier.
yes.
It's gonna be 8 then.
8.
Oh yeah, brother. Hulkster and the Macho Man back together. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, brother.
Just full WWE match now.
Again, that's the second time.
Yeah, that's the second time.
This game.
It is like dazed and confused after you bashed this thing's head into the ground.
That's it for me then.
It's currently prone. Say that's where it's at. That brings it to the horrors and the bullet. We've got one near Varsk, and then one that was near the bullet. And the bullet itself. Greg and Zafe are no longer near it.
Oh no, Greg's still right up against the bullet.
Oh, Greg's still there?
Yeah, he didn't run away. He's
Okay.
kind of like, if anything comes after
He's
me,
just-
he's kind of just like
Posted up.
blocking the way, basically.
Got it.
So let's go through him first.
All right. Well, gonna go for a bite at 12.
Nope.
Then one of the orders to that, and one to Varsk. Critical fail against you. As this thing is now on the ground and tries to basically starfish its way around to swipe at you. It's just kicking up more dirt. And the other one is
It's dirt in its eye. Now it's blind.
15 to hit Greg.
Does not hit.
They get another roll. That's better. 25 to hit.
That's it.
It's gonna be 11 points of piercing, halved because you're raging.
Yeah, that's right.
So
Forgot about that. So
Yeah.
it should be still at some point.
5 points, and then the 19 against Greg.
That hits.
That's also 11 points of piercing damage. That ends their turn. we are back to Amric's.
So there's another horror and the bullet right there?
Yeah.
Okay. I will attack that horror then.
All right.
That is 25.
Yeah.
9 points of damage. I will go ahead and use...
Don't forget your fire damage too.
Oh, shoot. 6 on the fire damage. Sorry, I always... I'm going to use another divine smite on this next one. That is 19.
Yeah.
17 on that one.
17 more.
And am I within 5 feet of Greg?
You can be. You'd be able to position yourself in a
Okay, so
defensive.
while I am wielding a shield, I'm going to use protection. Any creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Excellent.
Yay, I'm within 5 feet now. I think that's all I got.
Okay. Brings us up to Zaith.
Greg is going to continue to attack the bullet.
All right.
So
Go ahead and roll those attacks. And then what is Zaith going to be doing?
Zaith is going to be casting magic missile at the bullet.
Okay. Roll it up.
28 for a hit, 11 for a hit, 24 a hit, 19 and 16.
So you got 3.
3. So, what? 3
Claws.
3 claws, no bites.
No bites.
No bites.
20 total. Got it.
Yeah, 28 total. And then I'm going to cast magic missile at the bullet. He takes 3 d4s because they auto hit.
Yep.
That's what
I was gonna say,
I'm going to roll the auto
magic
hits
missile.
now. All right.
Magic Missile is fantastic.
All right. So that's 5, 9, 10, 11, 12 total for the auto hits.
See, Greg just starts smacking the hell out of this thing, and you just see like little bottle rockets of arcane energies.
Just like they look like angry snowflakes.
Snowballs. They're obviously snowballs.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
So I figure we got Elsa going on with like real angry.
Thank you for letting me use them.
Of course.
That brings us to Varsk.
Varsk wants to. I imagine because he's dazed now and he's prone,
You have advantage on the attacks.
and I'm with that as well. He let go of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Takes half your movement, stand up, and then you can just
Yep. That's
wail on him.
That's the plan. Oops. 26.
Yes.
8 points of damage. How badly does this thing look like it's damaged?
This thing is I was going to say that is
Oh,
enough to you gotta stand up and go.
Yeah.
That is the end of that one.
Cool. Varsk gives him that little kick, and then he's going to turn very angrily towards the next one and charge it.
Yes. You would see from where you are is there's another one of these creatures, then the bullet and Greg. So you're kind of like coming down towards them.
Okay, I'm going after the hook horror. I
Yeah.
imagine Greg can take care of himself.
Seems like he's doing okay right now. All right, they're just like in this constant slap and bite battle, back and forth.
Like two large house cats, just
Really what?
Oh yeah.
Do I have enough movement to get there? Because I stood up. That's half my movement.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm charging the next one. I'm going after him.
Got it.
Well, so Jeremy is also in combat with that hooked horror, right? So would he have advantage on those rolls?
From positioning, not quite.
Okay.
So that's a critical failure.
Oh no.
A 11.
Nope.
Critical hit.
Hey.
Made up for it at the end there.
really ran the gamut on that.
No, right?
You went for that first one, and you're still kind of stumble a little bit, just being dazed and still trying to like get your bearings again from that haste. It was really. It's been a while since anybody's casted haste on you. You forget exactly how to recalibrate. So you stumble a little in those first ones, and then you're able to find that sweet spot. That muscle memory kicks in, and you just.
So it's double right damage?
So double the dice, and then add your modifiers.
Got it. 16.
Your hand just goes through its face. Just right through.
Sorry. That's all of our fun.
You got it. At which point, some of the other combatants around you start to kind of gather around. They're like, come on, let's go! One of them fires off a wicked barrage of arrows from their bow. And mid-air, they splinter out into a hail and just pierce down into the bullet. Oh.
Who did that?
The other fighters.
It would have been, the name is Eric. One of the rangers is a villager from Eglin.
I didn't know you could do that, lad. Do it more!
It's only for hunting. So with that clear, you are free to get back, to continue on your way up to the tear itself. And that is where we're going to pan back over to Saltsteppes. As the Void Caller and Bob are preparing the ritual to send the magic up into the weaves of energy, Barrick, Picus, and Germ, along with a handful of others, are preparing for what looks to be a siege. You are able to notice that from the west there is a group of cult members heading towards the temple. Leading up to them, or leading the group, you see one member who is carrying a large staff, is the flowing white and golden robes, and the rest around him seem to be, it's about 6 following in tow.
Would Germ have time to, like, that side of Saltsteppes, like, find a dark corner about 30 feet up where you could just kind of, like, cling to a wall and hide?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, gotta find, like an archway or something, or top of a building, just scurry up the wall and just hide in a dark corner like a spider. And, you know, with the intention of maybe getting the drop on them, maybe getting the flank them, you know. Also some advanced recon.
I'm gonna see you do that and then remember that I love climbing. And then I'm also gonna climb up.
Yeah, there's definitely a number of like spire type protrusions that you're able to climb up or position yourselves on in that face.
Cool. And when it comes time, as they approach closer and we get into position, I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on both of us. On myself and Picus, so we can get them good hides.
You got it. Go ahead and roll your stealths.
That's plus 10 to it.
37.
28.
Jeez. Okay.
Sneaky friends.
You're both feeling very sneaky.
Barrick turns around to be like, "Are you guys ready to bait it?"
Tumbleweed.
That's really what happens.
There's a tumble mushroom just goes by where there's just a large mushroom just tumbling in the breeze of Salt Steppes.
What the hell?
And then, Barrick, you are also talking to some of the other group that has stayed here. Callian, the High Warden of the Sands. He stands next to you and goes, "You ready?"
Without taking my eyes off of the enemies coming at us, I'd be like, "I've never been more ready for anything in all my life."
Good. As you standing on that western gate of everything, you see them descend in.
Ooh, these guys look scary.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Oh. Those masks?
Good luck, guys.
Jeez.
We just had a bullet.
Barrick just stands there and cracks his neck. Now, are they giants? Are they human? Are they...
These all seem to be more human-sized.
Oh, okay.
Not giant.
They're very different from the
We're so used to
the other
giants.
cult members we ran into.
And this is, from what you can tell, this is like the militant group of members. These are
Apparently.
the ones that don't come out very often, and when they do, it's because something very specific needs to happen. You guys did run into that other group from the Gold Spark, the Sun Warden, and all those.
Oh, we did run into that.
Yeah. This is
Just
very
so
reminiscent
happened
of
to
that.
have a vampire with us. He didn't have a very good day.
No.
It sounds like you talk of this vampire as if he is in past tense.
They're stuck in another realm. Oh, no. No. I've lost so many friends along the way.
Remember those two guys who died in the sauna?
I do.
Well, they didn't die. They didn't die in the sauna.
I was going to say, if they died in the sauna, at least they were relaxed. They died. When they suddenly
I believe
dropped
they
dead
actually
out of
died
nowhere.
when they got out of the sauna. Because
I think they were in the sauna, weren't they?
They
They
were.
were in the sauna.
They died from the curse mark that I was too dumb to see.
mistakes were made. It's okay.
Zaith is really good at making mistakes right now.
They were just chilling and just...
It's right into battle.
A different time.
So as you see this group come up, you do notice that there are a couple of like ancillary followers with them as well. But these three main ones catch your eye immediately and charge out to meet them. Top of the round, we have Barrick.
All right, so the first
Barrick,
thing...
then Picus, and then Germ.
First thing is Barrick is going to take the hammer and he's just going to swing it as hard as he can.
Okay.
And that's going to be...
Who are you going for?
I'm going for... Because his mask is spooky, I'm going for Soul Guard.
All right. Yeah, we'll give you the names.
Yeah.
Barrick has no idea what this guy's name is.
No, but that's going to be 22 to hit.
22 hits?
Yep. It's going to be 8. I'm swinging axe side, so 8 slashing damage. Yeah.
All right.
Then, I get a melee attack, so I'm going to immediately hammering horns that guy.
Okay.
So he needs to make a strength saving throw.
20.
He succeeds, so nothing happens with that. And then I am going to action surge, because I have 2 levels in fighter. Action surge, I'm going to spot the guy with the staff, and I am going to cast Guiding Bolt on him at 3rd level.
Okay.
Please don't whammy. 17 to hit.
It's
Oh, thank God.
Ooh. And like
And that's going to be 6d6 damage.
bolt. Which also means the next attack against that
Has advantage.
has advantage from anybody.
Wow. Only that's 13 damage. I rolled 3 ones.
That's okay.
And then I just get 1 action. I don't get another bonus action, correct?
Right.
Yeah. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. As you engage with this fighter, you see that the High Warden immediately starts screaming and goes for some of these the followers.
Actually, I
It
did
just
have
grabs one by the throat and just smashes it into the next one next to him. And you see the other 2 mages kind of like branch off a little bit, trying to maintain distance because they're like, oh, you guys hit things really hard. We're going to stay farther away. And they start to ready some attacks. You see the
Oh, I see.
the one that you hit with the guiding bolt starts to prepare some spell work. That brings us to Picus.
Okay.
Sneak attack that fucker.
So I'm
So you
sneak
have advantage.
attacking with my short bow.
Who are you shooting at?
The staff
Staff wielder?
bro.
Yeah.
Staff bro.
22.
Yes. That hits.
Is that right? I had that.
Yeah.
Okay.
roll those d6s.
So you get roll.
4 of them, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can see that from here. Dang. Alright.
It's kind of great that your 2 hit and your damage are the same thing.
Plus
Oh, plus 4. So 26.
26.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Hello, darkness.
Nice.
Rough.
That was a sweet roll. And then I'm gonna hide again.
Bonus action hide, so go ahead and roll your stealth. Pass without trace is still active, so you get that plus 10.
So 32.
You just emerge from around the side of one of the spires, shoot, and just like back into and
You merely adopted the dark. Picus was raised in it.
wonderful. Germ.
So because Picus already had advantage due to being an unseen attacker, did that eat the advantage granted by guiding
The
bolt?
guiding bolt.
Yes. It's
Okay.
only the next
So you have to-
attack.
okay. Still holds. All right. Germ is going to leap up onto the side of the parapet and let fly with some pretty vile things in the druidic language
Amazing.
directed at the wizard. Like just horrible things. They don't translate well in other languages, so you'd have to know druidic to know how terrible they are, so I won't repeat them. And he'll think fondly of his friend Evandara, wishing she was here. She would enjoy the murder that's about to happen. And he casts Hex on the wizard guy.
Okay.
Choosing Constitution, so he has disadvantage on con saves. And that would also drop Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Because of new con. And then I will cast Chill Touch on him. Germ will send out the hand and just like very creepily like touch his shoulder first before grabbing on. Like, you know, when somebody walks up behind you and just kind of like lightly touches your shoulder, you're like, that was weird.
Yeah.
He's gonna do that before
Just the
latching
gentle-
onto his shoulder.
The gentle
So
brush.
he wants to weird out the wizard before attacking it.
Yeah.
So they...
In a land far away, Evandara had a fuzzy, warm feeling.
20,
Not too far.
Oh,
24 to
wherever
hit.
she is.
24 to hit. That hits.
Okay. That's 12 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. And the hand still clings to it. So the hand's still there, just being weird. Yeah.
So, like, it looks like all three of us agreed, like, fuck that wizard, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is step one of a two-step plan. This expressly aimed towards that goal.
Step one's fuck. The other one's the wizard.
I'm going to stay up there 30 feet up on that parapet, continuing to say really vile and offensive things in Druidic directed at this wizard.
All of them are just kind of like...
Yeah. They could sense Germ's sincerity. I know you cannot understand me, but I am very sincere and very angry at you.
I don't know
very
what you're saying,
offended
but
if you
your
were a
tone is all wrong.
Your tone seems very pointed
It's all
right
wrong.
What it really translates to is your mother was a hamster and your father smells of elderberries. You know,
But
something.
And it's in French.
It's got an accent. It's really
It's a
strange.
French accent.
And that's my turn.
Wonderful. It is now their turn. This wizard is perturbed with the amount of attention he's getting and is going to raise her staff.
Ooh.
How progressive.
I assumed her.
Ah.
That's probably one
Run up towards where the two of you, well, towards where you are.
Yeah.
And the vagueness of where Picus may or may not be.
Uh-oh.
General area.
So, like, runs towards us, like, runs up the wall,
Not up the wall, but like
flies.
moves along the ground
okay. Yeah.
toward, like, facing you.
Not moving in a
but
Pythagorean
then
direction.
looking up is going to
Uh-oh.
thrust the staff up and cast Cone of Cold.
That's less than I feel.
Uh-oh.
So if she's human, feasibly, I could pick her up and throw her off the parapets.
She's on the ground, though.
She is on the ground.
Are we at ground level or are we like up?
She's at ground
Like,
level.
Are we
We're
like on
You're
a raised
ground
area?
level with the other group.
Okay.
Okay. She is away from where you are, closer towards the wall where these two are insulting her.
only one of
I
them.
still love the insults.
Well, I
Only
mean,
one insulter.
I mean, she's being insulted
Yeah.
and attacked.
Yeah.
She's not like that.
Yeah.
How close are the two of you as far as your position? Because I know in order to have Pass Without a Trace, it needs to be within 30 feet.
It's been dropped now because
I know,
cast Hex.
I know it's been dropped, but
Oh.
I'm saying, like,
I imagine we were just like both
You're still-
like climbing. We're on like a parapet, like up there.
Yeah.
Like I'm imagining it very kind of
Parapet.
like Moroccan styling of desert city, but crumbled. Like it's just a parapet. So I'd imagine we're up there, like
it's
maybe
a 60-foot cone, so I'm guessing.
I mean, yeah, I'd
both-
say.
both
I
of you
mean,
will
if Picus is hiding, they might be below cover.
a bit.
If they're hiding up there, but I'm just
It's,
standing up there,
yeah.
in front of God and everyone.
Okay. It's a Constitution saving throw
Oh.
for both of you.
Not great.
Nat 20?
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn!
That's how you do that.
The cold never bothered her anyway.
That's just a lowly 13.
32 points of cold damage to total for you, and then half of that, so 16 points of cold damage
Just
to Vicus.
wasted a
I'm
nat
going
20.
to absorb elements.
Fantastic.
Resist that for just 16.
You got it.
Damn.
Druids, man.
Gold.
That's cool.
Wacky druids. That's her turn. The other one that's standing near her pulls out a couple of like small trinkety devices and starts to scatter them on the ground towards you. You see them just like Beyblades, right? They roll out and they go and start running across the ground towards you. They are going to make several attacks. That's a 19.
Nope.
That's right. You got your
No, I don't have shield.
you don't have shield of faith on,
No.
but you still have
Yes.
whatever. And then the other fighter is locked in with you. That's better. 22.
22 hits.
15 points of slashing damage. And with his second attack, 23.
That also hits.
Another 18 points of slashing damage.
15 plus 18 is 33.
Meanwhile, High Warden is just mobbed by the other cult members.
Okay.
One of them, for a brief moment, looks like he's going to make it into the temple, and High Warden kind of grabs the back of the cowl and goes, just shuts him back in. That's the end of their turns. We're back at the top of the barrack.
So.
A needle pulling thread.
Yes.
Blah.
Sorry.
So the first thing I'm going to do is bonus action, pop Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Give myself that +2 boost to AC.
So you're now at 24?
22.
22.
I have a base 20, gives me
22.
+2.
Got
And then I am going to... I would like to grapple Soul Guard.
Okay.
Alright, 19 for me.
Natural 20.
Ah, man.
For
Fuck those
24.
dice.
It's going to be the only one that I roll all night. Maybe not. Who knows? Anything else?
That's really all I can do is a fail grapple.
Done. Done and done. Wonderful. That brings us to Picus.
All right. I'm going to cast
Ooh.
Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. Where? To whom?
To the staff lady.
Okay. Dissonant Whispers. Wisdom save.
What do you say? Or what do the whispers say?
It's a 16.
Be gone!
16.
Mine's 13.
Yeah, they made it.
So it makes the save.
Okay.
It's still half damage though, so you get to roll that 3d6.
Oh. Okay.
Woo!
I didn't know that. 11.
5. Fiber. Do you do anything else, Picus?
Hide.
Continue to hide. Alright. No more pass without trace, so it's just a regular stealth check.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez. What could it be?
22.
Dang.
She was molded by it.
Fantastic. Just dodging in and out of some of these. Like, there's some where they'll the parapets and little alcoves have spires that shoot up, and you just kind of like hop from one behind the next, and then jump to the next one, and then duck down behind it. Scurry along, and there's like a little ridge. Germ.
How far is it from germ to wizard? What's that hypotenuse distance? 30 feet? Am I within or outside of 30 feet?
Yeah, I'd say ballpark 30.
Okay, 30 feet, good enough for me.
30, maybe 35.
Wizard, germ would like to leave you wallowing in pain and freakish misery. First, germ will take your eyes, and germ will cast blindness. So a DC 15 con save with disadvantage.
Oh, because of hex.
Yes.
Oh, no. Okay, it wasn't too bad. But it's still not going to be enough. That's an 11.
No more eyes.
Even Dara gets a nice warm fuzzy again.
Wow. Man, he's casting a lot of spells.
And then they're blind. And then Germ is going to take a stroll down the parapet to ground level. A casual stroll. 30 feet straight down, just walking straight down. And then you get to the bottom, we'll grasp his staff and whisper to it, and just gross fungal black scythe blade is just going to appear on the top of it over his head as he casts Shillelagh.
Okay.
And he'll stand there.
Okay.
Shillelagh?
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant.
Shamama.
Oh, and I did roll concentration for the
Yes.
damage from last turn. I succeeded.
Fair and fair.
And that's my turn.
Well, that brings it up to the wizard, who's having an awful, no good, very bad day.
My eyes.
upon the blinding,
Should have spun her around.
I'll pin the tail on the donkey.
Which way are you facing? You don't know because I have your eyes.
Yep. She's still gonna try and she can hear you, making your statements of whatnot.
Yeah.
And coming down.
And Shillelagh does have verbal components.
As you're doing it, she's going to cast magic missile.
Oh, clever.
Never girl.
Are you malleable?
11.
Damage?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe. Yes, I
Like,
can turn
could
into
you-
a cloud of gas.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were like rubbery.
I'm a fuck.
Not rubbery.
You could have like rubberized yourself around and had your voice over here like,
Oh, yeah, no.
and then rubberized it back. I wasn't sure how rubbery, malleable you were.
Bring this to that's it. That's all she's got for right now.
Oh, did they make their con save at the end of their turn? Still disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Natural 1.
No more eyes for you.
Still not seeing. Not thrilled about it.
When the game got your nose goes horribly wrong.
Oh, yeah, and because their other buddy, who's got all the neat little trinkets,
Mm-hmm.
has counterspell, but was not paying attention.
Uh-oh.
Too focused on those trinkets.
Focused on the trinkets. Got neat things. Got toys. Speaking of, those things are going to be making their attacks again. That's better. Wow. They snag a couple of the cultists. They do not hit Barrick.
So they hit their own people.
They're not the cultists, the High Warden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, instead, because
Yeah.
you're posted up. He's posted up. Solgar is gonna continue swinging at you.
I was just trying to give him a hug.
Yeah. No touching.
No touchy.
First one is a 21.
Nope.
Natural 20.
God damn it.
Look, it's not often. Okay. 24 points of slashing damage.
Okey-dokey. Mm-hmm. Oof is right.
And he's going to shout out towards the rest of the group and he goes, "Get it together!" The High Warden is... He's doing okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
He's holding his own.
I'm not.
But
I did just roll the whole concentration
I'm
and
not.
succeeded, so I do whole concentration on my shield of faith.
Cool. That brings us back to the top of Barrick.
Okay. It seems like get the fuck out of the way seems like a pretty good option right now, but yeah, I'm gonna heal. I'm going to use healing word on myself. Regain I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level. I regain 15 hit points.
Okay.
That helps some. And then I am going to... If I try to back away, then I invoke an attack of opportunity from that guy, and I don't want to do that. I'm going to swing again.
But what does Barrick want to do?
Barrick wants to not get hit.
Really?
That's
Barrick's
usually
the one who knocks.
Yeah.
Remember, you have Greg's babies.
Yeah, Greg's babies.
Oh.
They're staying in inside like the temple wall.
Okay, never
You guys
mind.
are like at the western gate. German pikers are kind of like up and around on either side, and then Barrick and Kalian are on the ground, keeping anybody from coming in.
They're fine.
I was just like, babies.
Well, because I was like, if I had another bonus action, I would action search and get warehouse back. But
You can hear, while all of this is going on around you, you can hear that there's, from one of the other gates, also some skirmishing happening from
behind us, basically. Yeah. All right. I'm going to swing.
Multi-pronged offensive.
Yeah, I'm going to swing at the guy that I've been hitting the whole time.
You got it?
It's 23 to hit.
Yes. Hit.
14. And as I'm swinging, I'm spinning it, so I'm spinning it to Maul side, and I'm hitting him with 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then
Takes
immediately hammering horns.
Okay.
So he needs to make a strength saving throw. And I hope he fails it. 5. Okay, he fails it. So he's pushed 10 feet back.
Yeah. Dig in and just slide back in the...
Yeah. And then if that pushes him out of range of me, of invoking an opportunity attack, I would like to take that motion to step back a bit.
So it's more like a headbutt and not a hit and push,
Yeah.
right? It's
Yeah,
just like
it's like a
hit.
hit. Yeah.
10 feet puts him out of...
Okay, so yeah, then I would like to take a step back.
Yeah. So
Take,
now
take a couple 30 steps
you
back.
can take
Yeah.
whatever
30.
up to your
Couple 30.
couple 2, 3.
Full
I'm gonna run that way.
Yeah. Be like,
Yeah.
hold the line for a second.
Yeah. Where do you want to go?
I'm gonna go to. I'm assuming they're working on casting the spell behind us.
Yeah,
Right,
they're in one of the more inner
Yeah.
protected areas. You're all the way towards like the outer.
Okay. I would just like to take a step back. If there's a healer behind me anywhere that can be like, I need a top off here. That would be most auspicious of you. Or as Barrick would say, fuck.
Yes, there is. The shockingly soft-spoken Leoben, one of Mithralan's other kids.
Let's have him give me a little.
Yeah, he'll give
Show a
you,
little love to Barrick.
he'll give you a little cure wounds. 15.
15? Yep. Yay! That's how much I did.
Hey.
I'm back to over half now.
Barrick and Zayd, they're both like,
No, Barrick is just rolling real shit today. That's my turn.
Got it.
like maybe we shouldn't switch spots.
That brings us to Picus and Germ.
I'm gonna use my short bow
Yes.
to shoot the staff lady.
With advantage because you were hidden.
I forgot. I had this.
Yeah, 22.
A 22.
Yes. That gives you sneak attack.
16?
Describe her fate. You killed her. How does this play out as you've been just like pepper shot and dodging in and out of shadows and spires?
I'm gonna have one hand hanging to like, and then one foot so that I'm like holding a pole where
Yeah.
my body is out with foot and arm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my teeth to hold one end of the bow, my foot to hold the other end of the bow, and then I'm gonna use one hand and go and let it rip. And it's gonna go
Fantastic. Just
straight between the eyes.
They didn't work anyway.
But it goes straight through. One of those things
didn't see it
where
coming.
like, she still stands up for a minute. Yeah.
Literally did not see it coming. She was still blinded.
It's alright, she can't let it get to her head. Get it? Because she got shot in the head.
It's like Picus is up there pole dancing and shooting stuff.
Certain skills can translate from one area into another. It's called thinking outside the box. All right, you still have bonus action and some movement. If you want to locate or relocate anywhere.
Yeah, I'm going to. Can I move and hide, or I have to choose one? I could. Oh, I do get movement. Okay, so I want to move on up top, but closer to where Barrick is.
Okay.
With
Yeah, Barrick kind of like ran into the like hallway.
Ran is a strong word.
Yeah, hallways. He moved into the interior of Saltsteppes a little bit to.
Is the top
heal.
open?
There's good chunks of it that are open, so you can pop up and over. Like
So
a
I
couple
can
things
see
and you
in.
can see down. Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll hide.
Okay.
There. 20. Dirty 20.
Lovely. Germ.
So Germ will see the wizard drop in front of him, and behind the wizard we'll see the fighter that Barrick was fighting is now in his line of sight. And we'll just blink some really offensive stuff in dark speech and spit on the ground and move his hex onto that entity.
Choose strength.
Fighter's got some disadvantage on... Or is hexed now, right?
Yeah.
Disadvantage on...
I have to go with
saves?
Constitution.
Gotcha, yeah. Keep it with the Constitution saves?
Yeah.
Sure.
And then it's the bonus action. How far away are they from me?
At this point, I'd say probably about 40 to 50.
Oh, okay. I will then. Okay, that's cool. I'll take my movement straight towards them at a casual stroll, and once Germ kind of gets close with them in range, just kind of takes his scythe and just threw the air at him, but a bunch of just spores and just grossness just come off of it towards the fighter as he casts Blight.
Ooh.
So that's a DC 15 con save with
At
disadvantage.
Oh my, he's got some decent con. Come on. That's garbage. Roll! It's a 4 plus 6, or 5. So it's still a 9. It's not going to do it.
Okay, let me roll this damage.
Oh my god. What's happening?
Blight is ridiculous. Horrible.
42 necrotic damage.
Oh my god!
You ruin him.
Is this the guy that I was fighting?
Yeah.
Barrick's gonna see that
saw him
happen, not know where Germ is, and just be like, "Thanks."
And then, as a reaction, as the wave of spores passes through this warrior, they will come back at Germ and reform his body. As I use my reaction to use fungal infestation, and he becomes a zombie for 1 hour.
The fighter
Yes.
is now a zombie.
Oh my
Fungal
god.
zombie number.
This is fungal zombie number
700.
X. Fungal zombie X.
Okay.
Welcome to the party, fungal zombie X.
Tap that more and
Incredible.
that. And you see the High Warden is also in the process of finishing off one of the last of the cultists that had joined this group. What do you...
Oh, and that is my turn.
Well done.
The only remaining member of this particular entourage unclips something off their belt, rears back, and hurls something up into the air, arcing towards the center of Saltsteppes, up and over the walls, just over your head.
Out of town or just further into the center
further
of town? Okay.
into it. I mean, it's more of a temple, not a town.
Yeah.
But yeah, towards the center. Not far enough to get to where the ritual is taking place, but enough to get just behind where Barrick was standing, and a detonation takes place. This massive explosion of fire. This fireball, y'all.
Am I able to use uncanny dodge or no?
I don't
You're
know
a
if
furry
we're in
minute.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
going to be a bald cow.
I'm gonna be a bald cow after this.
Well, yeah, you would need to make a dexterity save, and you would need to make a dexterity save.
Okay. Is this something I can use Uncanny Dodge on?
That would half the damage.
Okay. So as I see it,
So yeah.
Sometimes apparently God is good.
So you still make a dexterity save though.
okay.
You just halvesies the damage.
That's okay. Half these the damage is better than nothing.
Yeah.
Fireball.
23.
Nice. Yeah.
Do I half the half then if I use the
So-
Uncanny Dodge?
Yep. So then you would take half. This is 22. So there would be 11 down to 5.
Oh.
I rolled a nat 20.
So 11.
Yeah.
You hear screams and shouts from where the ritual is happening.
Oh no.